If you are Tom Brady, you do what, Clay?
I don't think he's going to retire. And this is not only based on how he did on the field, but from a lifestyle perspective. If you talk to NFL players, if you talk to pro athletes, that moment when you stop playing sports is overwhelming for many of them, because you go from a regimented, planned schedule for however many years of your life to suddenly this wide expanse of open time, and you have a lot of time to fill. And I just think with getting divorced and suddenly quitting football, Brady would be really lost in terms of how he would spend his time. So I think he's going to play. And if he's going to play, I think that, and I'm not just saying this because you're a Dolphins fan, I think the Dolphins is the best spot for him. Because if you look at what the talent is around Tua and around, whoever the backup quarterbacks you want to cite are, can you imagine Brady being able to throw to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle?
It'd be incredible.
With the Gesicki underneath and the talent that they have on the defensive side of the ball. So I think it's a stay in Florida. So for his family, it's not that big of an uproar. We know already that he has a relationship with the owner of the Dolphins, who's a Michigan grad, Stephen Ross, if I'm remembering that correctly. We've already had the suspension based on their discussions earlier. Money can't be that significant of a factor. You'd know the salary cap situation of the Dolphins better than I would, but Brady has never been the highest paid guy out there, and I think he's got so much money at this point that it's really just about finding another championship. The other places, the Raiders, I don't know that you want to go in the same division with Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. In my opinion, I know in the AFC East you'd have to go up against Josh Allen, which would be tough. But I don't know that the Raiders makes a ton of sense. Staying with the Bucs, the thing I like about staying with the Bucs is the NFC is much weaker, I think, from a quarterback perspective than the AFC is. When you consider the young guns in the AFC, Patrick Mahomes is 27. He's the oldest of the four quarterbacks that are left in the AFC right now, with Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, and Trevor Lawrence, all 27 or younger. So, that's kind of how I would assess it. And I think the Dolphins make the most sense, especially with Tua coming off of the concussion issues. He's still under his rookie contract, so you're not committing that many dollars in the grand scheme of things to the quarterback position. The thing that makes me a little bit apprehensive, again, is going to the AFC. But I think you don't have the big of a trip from Tampa to Miami, and I think the overall talent level at Miami is better now than the talent level with the Bucs.